Hello, Maryville students. I have a second tutorial on just writing, and in particular right now, how to find a journal article. So this video is for my Maryville students, whether you're Psych 254 or Child Psych or one of the HDFS courses, this would be relevant to all of you, and you will all need to be able to do this. So where I am right now and what you see on my screen is the Maryville Library. So here you are at the Maryville Library, and let me note a few things. We have a great library staff and library site to help you, but I can tell you I know that it's easy to get lost. And so I am going to encourage you to go through this process, but I will tell you there are other ways to do this, and I'm going to show you also where you can get help. So if you scroll down, there's a whole lot of info here, and I don't want you to get lost, so here's what I want you to do. All right, so come up to the top here, and I want you to click Online Learning and Databases. Okay. Now, for most of you in my classes, I am going to recommend that you hit P and scroll down to PsycInfo. Now, I will tell you there are lots of other databases, but PsycInfo is probably going to be relevant for most of your fields. Now, for those of you who are child life or early childhood education, we may want to look in some other journals, but PsycInfo is going to cover a ton of behavioral science, mental health, and you should be able to find what you're looking for here. So you're off campus. So what you're going to have to do is log in. So make sure to log in with your Maryville sign-in, so the same as your Canvas sign-in, your email sign-in, that should all work. And it's going to bring you to this. So here's what I am going to recommend. I do recommend that you go and click Advanced Search and type in. So for example, for HDFS students, your macro paper, you might do, I'm trying to remember some, childhood, poverty, and literacy, which was a sample paper that I recently read. And then what I can do is do all this. I don't want to do this, so don't worry about it. I would like to do two things though. Linked full text means I can get to the full version of the article without going to the library, so you want to do that. And I want you to click peer-reviewed journal. All right, and a peer-reviewed journal just means it is the type of literature that other professionals have read, and that's really what we're looking for. Now, it's amazing. You can actually do all sorts of categorizing down and up. You can do methodology, you can do classification codes, but my suggestion is really that you stick with peer-reviewed journal, full text, and then your search terms. So if I hit search, look at that. We are going to see a bunch of different articles pop up. Typically, they will pop up in terms of relevance, but you can change. So if you want the newest articles, you can do that, or there are other search options. Now, all you have to do is look, is this an article that is relevant to what I was looking for? You can read a little bit, then you can pull up a PDF version or HTML, which is just a website version. For the most part, I would encourage you to get a PDF text that you can then save on your computer. And look at that, we have some options. Now let's say I am not getting enough options. Change your phrasing. So maybe just do childhood poverty and then reading and see if it works better, because literacy and reading would be two different words. And look at this, I've got more articles. Now I've got 5, and before I only had 3, and change it around. If anyone has trouble with this, please let me know. But when I ask for academic articles, this is the process that I want you to go through. It's important that you can do this and that you understand how to do it. So if you need help, let me know. And hopefully this will help guide you in your writing and as you prepare papers and other discussions and assignments. So thanks so much. Hope this helps. Hi everyone, I wanted to make sure to also show you how to get help. And again, this is really because I know that sometimes you can feel like you're a little bit lost. So one thing to note is that if at any time you need help, you can always click Ask a Librarian. And look at this, it is going to pull up a chat where a librarian can help you at any time during the day. We even have people working on evenings. So this is going to be one great tool for you. Again, off to the side and ask for help. The other thing I was going to show is that we have quite a few options for online learners that may be helpful. And so if you look down, you can ask a librarian for reference support, and that also will go to a different form to ask a librarian. So I'm hoping that might help. There's also a section on research help that may be of support, and it has things like how do I find books, how do I contact the library, and a lot of different links to things. And so you've got a whole lot of options. It will even do how do I cite sources. So those of you who are having APA help, I will show you how do I find articles is a similar tutorial to what I just did, but that can be another support. So I encourage you to go to that library site, ask questions, get comfortable with it, and start finding those journals articles. And if all else fails, click one of these live chat buttons that are all over the library page and the librarian will help you.